Hello. So my name is Utkarsh Kaule. I just gave in 3 rounds of Angular Minds, and I got to know after 3 rounds that there is a requirement for the backend also. So here is a quick project that I have created for to showcase my backend skills as well. So yeah, here I have created the book management system. In that, initially there are like 3 screens, which is the login, sign up, and this home screen where the user will come and enter the book. He can also perform the delete and edit option, as you can see over here. Again, yeah. So basically, the tech stack here is for the front end. I have used the React and TailWindCSS. For the back end, I have used the Express, Node, and for the database, I have used the mongoose. Yeah. So going forward, this is the home screen. Right now, the user is logged in. Again, for the authentication, I have used the JWT token, and also the all routes are protected. Means the logged in route is protected. Sign in, login, these are the global routes, so they are pretty much available for everyone. So firstly, I'll go through the application, then we'll go to the code. So this is the home screen. I know I can add sign up over here, but yeah, again, it's a quick application. I have just created. So this is a sign up page. This is the credential. This is the backend which is attached. Okay, you can see Utkarsh Kaule is first name and last name everywhere, but the validations are not, like I'm not checking this for the validation, using the first name and last name. I'm just using this email for the authentication. So you can say Angular, and here Minds, first name and last name, and here you can come up with like Utkarsh Kaule 7, and the password is 12345. So right now, the Utkarsh Kaule 7 is where is Utkarsh Kaule 7? No. I guess yeah, this is the first entry, which is Utkarsh Kaule 7. So entry is over here. Right now, the sign up will go to the backend and it will check that this is in the database or not. So if the email is already exists, user already exists, so this will pop up. This is a better user experience. The screen is pretty much empty, but yeah. So we'll try another. If we come up with the Kavale 11, again the user exists. For the 12, again the user exists. For 13, now the user is created. Okay, so now we are redirected to the login page, Utkarsh Kaule 13, and right now if we write the wrong password, which is 1234, again I can come up with the alphanumerical combination and the length should be greater than 6 or 10. But right now this is really basic authentication, like for the password only. The login, the incorrect password, if we come up with the 12345 and this user does not exist, then we come up with the 123, the user gets logged in. I'll come up with a fresh entry. Okay, here the book is Atomic Habit, habits, not habits, good habits can change your life. Yeah, author anonymous. Selling price is 249 rupees and the date is yesterday. Login. Book added successful. Okay, no problem. Again, we are trying to do this like deep work. Then deep work will make you then author anonymous selling price 100 rupees, date today. If you forget to add price, if you do this, all fields are mandated. This error is coming. We are doing 100 and we added, book is added successfully. Yes. Then atomic habit. Oh, the spelling is wrong right now here. We have to correct this. So atomic habit. Now we have corrected. This is again habit should be in small, anonymous. Yeah. And now the price is increased. 300 rupees. 300 rupees. Submit. Added 300 rupees. Atomic habit spelling is changed. We can edit it, and now we have to delete the deep work. We can delete it. Okay. So right now the user is logged in. So you cannot go to the sign in and login page, login and sign up page. So if we try to go to the login page, it will not go. I don't know, the screen is a little bit slow, that's why it is going, but it is again coming here. Previously it was, yeah, now it is properly working for the sign up and login also. So the user is logged in, so that's why it is not going there. Log out. Now we are doing log out. The user auth is empty now. We again try to do login. Okay, sorry. Now we are directly trying to access the home page. We are not able to do that. Okay. Similarly with the on the sign up page, we cannot go. So let's see code what is happening here. So yeah, basically it is a .env file which I have not attached till now, but it is quite easy. I have to just config the .env and then I'll attach it over here also. Process.env and connection link and secret token for the things in future for the database. So this is the connection with which I'm just connecting with my database. This is index where I'm just specifying like my middleware and the routers, the controllers, I'll say. So moving forward, this is my book model in which the fields which I have mentioned, book name, book title, authors, selling price, and publish date. Similarly, for the user also, first name is not mandatory. You can see this, the required is equal to true is not over here. So yeah, book model is over here. Again, the routes. These are the endpoints which we are hitting to the using the Express, and these are the controllers that we are creating using the node. So first of all, we'll go to the node. Again, I'll come up with the home screen. I can rewrite this into the different components. I can create this map function differently. Like I'll show you this. This is the button. Yeah. So I can. Okay, there it is. Yeah. This is the book list. I can create one component. I can create a different component for this listing, and I'll directly map it to there. Like this, all values will go into that, like a basic structure. So, but right now, it is just as it is. So we have created one state in which we are like taking the book name, book title, author, selling price, publish date, and height. Okay. You can see the book model over here. So controller is here. Routes I have to close. Okay. So here we are trying to add a new book, and for that request.body is something what we are doing. After heading to this, where is handle submit, this add book is getting called. This is the Axios instance where I have just created this Axios route. Whether like I can create directly over here also, like Axios, and also here will be like local host and all. But yeah, this is pretty much readable. I feel pretty better with this. So if the field is any field, we just saw that all fields are required error. Message in on screen. We can come up with a toast also. But these are the fields. If any field is empty, then you can see the error is coming with the alert message. If not, you will go to this. Okay, we are hitting this add book. And yeah, okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, here there are two things. First is updating, and first is rightly initially we are like adding one new book, and second is updating. So this is like adding a new book. If the fields are not empty, we are going to hit this post add book, and we have this. Where is that? The state form, book form. We are adding this. Okay. Data successful. You will have the message. The book is added successfully. We are calling this function because this shows all lists. Once we add that, we have to render that list again, and we are setting this form again into the empty, because initially what happens is I'll just go through this. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, I guess. Oops. E is missing over here. 5, and now logged in. After creating book, we can take an example over here also. After creating book, after submitting it, after updating, it shows the value as it is. Again we submit, it will come down. Okay, so in that case what happens, this is not a good experience for the user. All the time user have to remove these all fields, and he will write that new book again. So better, once you submit, the every field should be like empty. So we are doing this again. In the next else case, we are doing updation, in which we are using put method. For generally to add something, we use post if this is new, and if we are editing the previous data, then we use the put method. So in this, we are just putting it. We are using put to update a new book. Again, this field is over here. If anything is empty while updating, it will show error. All fields are required. Then again, going back. If data successful, we are adding this message, the updation is completed, and set book form is equal to empty. We can go to the controller to cross check this all thing. Okay, so here we are just adding it. For that we are using MongoDB. So insert one is the query that is used to add new. So initially, if nothing is empty, all fields are required, everything is perfect, all fields are filled, then it will go to the insert one, and we are inserting the body. Body contains all the information, which is this all information. Okay, so we'll insert that. If book is inserted, book added successfully, and you will get that message on your screen. Okay, there is no, yeah. Secondly, okay, we are done with the submit. We are done with the update. Get all book. This is list. We are just getting all the list of the books from the backend. useEffect. Initially, when anything happens with the table, then we again have to call the get all book list. Similarly, we have done this over here, and I guess here also. Yeah. If we do update, if we do submit, anything like that, it will update automatically. Handle delete. Handle delete is something. Again, we are routing over here. Here is the application. I'll explore this. Okay. So from request.body, we are taking the ID and delete one. We are trying to find that ID. Initially, the ID is in this phase. Look, this is how the MongoDB denotes its ID automatically if you are not mentioning it. Then it will take this ID and body.id. If it matches, it will acknowledge book deleted successfully. Similarly, it will happen with the update also. Update one will take the ID, it will try to find out, and it will update it properly. Okay, so these are the routes which are used. These are the controllers which are used to add, show, and update and list all the books. Okay, and yeah. Is updating, set updating, these are the things which we are like, these are the ternary operators while updating. Is it updating or not? It is in updating state or not. If it is not updating, then it is going to the add book. If it is not updating, then it will go to the If it is true, then it will go to this. And again, after this, we are setting this into the false, right? So, yeah. So, user model, we have just discussed the controller about the book and the home page. User model, first name, last name, email, password, and password is required. Yeah. So, this is the model, and these are the endpoints, create and login. These are the two functions. We'll explore that with the sign up and login. First of all, we'll come up with the sign up. Hmm. User controller. Sign up. Yeah. Okay, sign up. Yeah. So there are like again four values: first name, last name, email, and password. Then we are using navigation, like to navigate it if everything goes well. Okay. Then okay, here the cons officer, I'll explain this later because this is something which we use for the protect the routes. So handle change, in this we are using these all variables, these all four variables like inputs are over here in this input thing, and we are just fetching it out into like this handle change. And yeah, handle submit, we're just going to the data uh, user base URL. Post method is here to while creating the new user, and sign up form is the information that we are putting: first name, last name, email, and password. And
For the backend, we are using request.body to handle this all things, and we will perform the multiple error or validations over here before creating the new user. Okay, so here on a front end, if data successful, toast.success, data successful, and you will go to the login page, because once you sign in, you never directly enter into the home page. You will redirect it to the home page, a login page where you have to submit again the credentials, which are really important to log in, and then you will go to the home page, the actual access. Okay, so now the login page. Here, before getting into the login page, I'll explain this sign up. So first name, last name, email and password are taken from here. Then first name, again, last name is not mandatory as I have shown you over here. Then we'll go to the existing user. So here are the two conditions that we have to see. That first, all fields are like field except the last name, like first name, email and password should be like filled up. Then again, the email is what we are using for the validation. So we have to go to the backend by using that model, and we try to find out the email. If the email exists, okay, yeah, it is a sign up. Yeah. So if email exists, then it will show that user already exists. If email is not existing, then it will go to the new user. Like we will create a new user, right? So before that, adding these all things into the database, password is something which we have to encrypt. For that, we use bcrypt. So bcrypt, we are doing salt, 10 salts over here, and password is the field which we are taking from here to here. That this field should be get bcrypted hashed. Again, the password is getting stored over here. The information that we are storing in a database is insert one in user. We are just inserting this first name, email, last name, and password. And that hashed password is like uh, the password is hashed in this case, and it will return that the user created successfully. This is the complete login process for the sign up process for the user. Now we'll come to the login phase. Okay, login, login form, set login form. This is a state that we have created. Email ID and password, these are the two fields are here. In this, I'll just go through the UI first, JSX part. In this, you can see the value is login.email, handle change, and the password, the name and the value, and the on change really important in this case. And for the login, we just have directly the form here. So actually on submit form, in total form, if we have something like submit over here, it will directly know that the form, that something in a form which is a type of, with the type of submit, if we click on that, directly on submit will get trigger. So we don't have, never we don't need to like add over here, directly we can come up with this also. This is a really nice approach, I feel. So again, if we go to the handle submit, the handle submit is over here. We just have to open this. First of all, okay, so here, await, like we are heading to the login endpoint. If data.user is successful, toast shows that like it is an authorized user. And here, we are going to like set one like JSON stringify. The token is getting here interacted with the local storage. So auth data, in which we are sending is login is equal to true and token is equal to token, data.token, which is extracted from here. Okay. Yeah. So local storage set item user auth json.stringify, and we are just stringifying this. The whole thing will get converted into the string. Stringify object is getting into the object is getting converted into the string. Okay, and we are navigating to the home page. We are getting successfully logged in. But before this, uh, the user is created and everything is created. But when we go to the where it is route, no, not route, index.jsx, you can see middleware. Okay, we have to go here, user middleware. So what happens is controller controls, creates the identity, and middleware identifies the identity. So here, what are the things which are coming from the controller, or like the login.jsx we are just doing over here? We are sending some values in local storage. Request.header authorization. From here, we are taking that bearer token and token. Auth header. This is a middleware to access the home page. Here, auth header consists of bearer token. So this space is nothing but after this there is the token. So bearer token space the token. But if author header is not exist, or auth header starts with the bearer is not there, then it is an invalid token. Someone is trying to directly access the home page, but it will go directly here. It will see that if these things are not here, it will not redirect. Then token auth header split this. We are splitting with this. So what will happen? There will be an array which is created, which is with the bearer and also the token. Okay, so token will be at the first point because the array starts with the 0. So first index will be related to the token. Then verified token. Now we have to verify the token. JWT verify token and the secret token. Here we are verifying this token. Okay. Verified token, if the token is, we are trying to verify, and if it is not getting verified, then it is an invalid token. Okay. Then verified user. Here await dot find one verified, we are just verifying this token after JWT verify. We are trying to access, we are accessing the email which is inside of this and we are subtracting the minus. We are trying to find one the email in the database. Okay, this email exists over here not. If the email is not existing, then it will say not a valid user, or it will go next. What is this? Request.user, user verified, and next. Next means what? The thing which is over here. Middleware, book router. It will go to the home page. Okay, now what is pending? Login is done, sign up is done. Okay, app.jsx. Yeah. So here, browser router, we are using for the routing, we are using React Router DOM. Here, browser router is something which we can also mention in the main.jsx here, which I have mentioned, but like cancelled it. Again, where is that? App.jsx. So routes is something in which we mention the route. And yeah, this is the star operator. If these routes are not there and if user types anything else, we'll do practical directly. Like if I do this, then it will go to the page not found. We can design it later if we want to. Okay. Again, login, sign up, and the home page. These are the three only routes. If we go up beyond this, it will show page not found. Then protected routes. Okay. Axios instance. Over here, what we are doing is we are getting that auth user, and every time, like automatically, we are trying to attach the JWT token in every request with the help of this. Okay, so we are accessing it, we are passing it, and we are doing configuration authorization via a token, and we are returning the config. And here we are handling the global authentication, like we can say uh, unauthorized access, like global unauthorized access. If we are logged out, okay, then we are going to the local storage. If wait, response is this, and response in response, if these are the response, if there is any kind of error which is coming over here 404 or in response there is an error, then we local storage remove item user auth and we are going to the login page. Okay, so this is unauthorized access, like global, we are handling over here. And again, protected routes. Okay, so I have shown you something which is over here, which is in login, which is token. Yeah, what is the protected routes? The component is over here. Yeah. So here what we do is all the time we have to protect the route, right? So in this, the home is protected route. These are not. These are like global routes, but this is protected route. Okay. So when you're having any kind of requests and anything like that, so first of all, user auth local storage get item user auth. Okay. Then we are just parsing it because why? Initially we just stringified this all data, right? So everything is in local storage get item user auth is in string format that we have to parse it into object again. And we are using the use navigate to navigate. If the user dot is login is false, initially the value is true. We have just set over here while sending the data. But if the user auth is not true, means false, then it will go to the login page. Yeah, right. And again, page not found is the page middleware I have. Yeah, everything is done. env file, I'll integrate this env file with the database. I just have to remove this all thing, and I guess config dot env require, I guess require dot, no, I have to see this. Yeah, but this is all from my side. I have also tested all the requests from uh, you can see I have created I have tested all the routes with the help of Postman also. Update book, you can see all the books are over here. Updation. Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Looking forward to have a response. Thank you.